Oh no, you about to. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game.
Oh, man, I just kicked it terrible.
A special teams miscue.
There you go, half of the field.
And they'll take over in really good field position. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
No.
Russell, under fire, makes the catch.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot. This is negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Russell from the gun on third down.
Yes, sir.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. On the move, it's Edwards.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Might be changing the route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's Reed to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Give me that track speed.
Makes the grab on the big throw. Open spaces. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there. This guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got out of trouble and throws.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Russell will throw for it on 4th. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
The sure hands, it's Horton. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow?
Caught, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. QB drop.
Oh!
Defense falls on the ball.
Damn!
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
Running inside. It's Hill.
Give me back.
Recovered by the defense.
Give me back.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
So
let's restart this.
Back onto the field. On the run, it's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Slow down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling the hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Reed. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Bringing the heat. Gets it to him on the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Wants to return it. He gets a block. Spins away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. The ball is out behind the line.
Are you serious?
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Bama! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Quarterback, one thing.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
Catch.
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Morrow. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll bring it out. It's Scott.
This guy's so
Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up
Yeah, we
nicely.
had one speed guy out there. What the hell?
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Russell. Here's the pressure.
Ooh, he gets
Hit hard just as he
He got
released
body
it on
slammed by
first
3
down and
guys.
just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, I thought that was mine.
It's Rodgers. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing Russell. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Now adjusting. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Unleashed to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Okay.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. On the ground, it's Edwards. Plows through the defense. That's the 20. He's got space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 23 team, the UCLA Bruins. And it's LSU who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They
might have a chance. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the...
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That was a tough pick.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keelan Russell. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still
Michigan State
keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
It's tough over there.
The ball squirts out near their own goal line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads.
Dude, I lost to Eastern Michigan.
And you only got 5 guys in protection.
Yeah, Eastern Michigan. They beat me at home.
The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
He steps and powers and works his way.
They did. Let me see, I lost to them. I just won back-to-back games over there, though, but Notre Dame kicked 2.
Power ahead. Touchdown!
Yeah, they...
And the beatdown has ensued. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out
these
the
computers,
lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bye, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over.
You don't know what you're getting. I don't know what I'm getting from game to game.
Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Oh, that's crazy.
His drive will open from the 15. Russell. Under fire. He gets away. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are
I know he got some talent in passing.
With ease.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Some misdirection with the counter. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And tackled there by the defense. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll try to do it himself. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! He got a step and just dusted the field. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rush is on him, and they got him. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive.
Hey, your team don't like Russell.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beat waiting that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know
that was Russell. That's why Russell back in.
I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Could not make his way to the... In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit.
Hey, they playing you, bro.
Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped that one?
Oh,
yeah, they
didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball.
I'm going to take the dub, but yeah, they tripping.
Makes the quick grab. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to move them on the counter. Quick step and go. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throwing, Mack. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary.
That's it. A sack to end it as they finish off this one in style. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
These boys young. That's awesome.